No, I didn't actually get them yet, Alex. What I'm doing here now is well, I was having other problems and I have to try to get them sorted. Yeah, so I'm actually having to strip down some of the bike, and where I'm actually having problems with different things. The rev counter wasn't working, so I had to open up that and have a look to try to figure out what was wrong with it. But it looks like it's something that I won't be able to do myself. It looks like it's an electronic problem in the clock itself. So I'm going to have to probably buy a new one, which is roughly around €100 for a second-hand clock. Yeah. No? Hello, Smiler. Thanks for joining the stream. I think you're new to my stream. I haven't noticed it before. Yeah, I actually have one local to me as well, Alex. So I'd give him a shout as well. But it's kind of a bit unfortunate that I had to stop working. Yeah. She's kind of looking half normal now again. Where are you going with that? You bring it off over the way. Go on. Come on, bring it on. Move. 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 Bring it up to the grass. Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I just want to put
Hello, DMJ. I'm not even sure how to pronounce your full name, but thanks for joining the stream. I presume your name is Mike when I see you from Alex saying hi, Mike.
Hey, Daddy. Look, look.
Yeah, Alex. Oh, I thought you were. I thought you were talking about the bike. Does the bike want to go? It's more or less the front part of it is done now. Just have to put back in the pieces of fairing up around the handlebars and places like that. But the electrical problem on the front is sorted now. I actually, the only thing I need is I need a small piece of super glue. See where that indicator is there? It's a flush mount indicator. What after happened there with that is the lens came loose in it, so I'll just get a small bit of super glue and fix that back into place. But as far as goes with the clocks, I will have to order a new set of clocks. Now the Speedo is still working 100% and everything else is working on the clocks, but the rev counter is not. Well, I still actually have a lot to do. I have to get new spark plugs, 4 new spark plugs, and I have to check out some of the cables off the spark plugs just to make sure that they're making a good connection, because what happens is when the bike is taking over, it's popping and banging. No, it doesn't affect the bike at all when you're actually driving. When you're driving, it just goes like stink. Like, there's no problem that way at all, but you hear it now when it's ticking over. You can hear it popping the whole time. Hello again, the big red bear. Thanks for joining. So since you're last year. Yeah, Christopher, I was actually looking at them on eBay. I was, but the problem is with eBay, and I don't know why it is. To get them in England from eBay, right? It's only works out about maybe £6 sterling each, because they're the high performance spark plugs that I need. So again, I'd actually get them and get them sent over. It's probably still going to cost me to go to maybe 50 or €60. So it's going to be much the same to get them uh, here in some of the local bike shops. Um, I think between the whole lot, between the oil, the filter, and the spark plugs, it's going to work out about 70 or €80 to do a full service, which is not really, it's not bad. See, the spark plugs on the motorbikes are fairly expensive because they're the high performance ones. Thanks, High Top, for joining my stream. Delighted to see you on my stream, especially the fact that I use so much of your music. Like most of my videos, I don't know why it is. I'm not your normal type of a motor blogger, because when I'm driving, I probably drive a little bit faster than most of the motor bloggers. And what happens in is there's a wind noise and all that, and I just don't bother talking. I rather add a bit of music. Well, I'm very good at High Top, enjoying the holidays and more or less just relaxing now today. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You want to be on camera again, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always wanting to be on camera, don't you?
Yeah.
And every time you come on camera, my phone always seems to go dead. Or I'm having a problem with the electric cable now, or what it is. I don't know what's going on. Move over. Here, you walk out there and you can see it. Look, you don't see yourself stand there. No. See? The Big Bear, after sorting out some of the electrical problems that was happening on the front end of it, seemingly there was some extra wires put in that really shouldn't have been there at all. So after taking them out, after tidying up all the wires, I had all the front fairing taken apart, or the top part, and I took off the clocks, and there's a problem with the clocks. The rev counter is not working, and it looks like it could be an electronic problem on the rev counter itself. So it looks like I'll have to get a new set of clocks. Like, I don't think the rev counter can be replaced by itself on these, because it comes as one unit. So it's going to be another thing that I'll be adding to my list. Yeah, well, would you believe it? I don't really pass too much remarks on the rev counter, because a lot of the time the rev counter was always acting up anyway. Like, if you look back at my videos, they used to be kind of bouncing up and down the whole time for some of the readings. And that was the thing. I never really passed much remarks on. I'd be more watching the speed than what I would be watching the rev counter itself. Yeah, the PCB board. Yeah, it looks like that's something's gone wrong with that. Like, I took it out, looked at it, and everything looks the finest. Thanks, High Top Music. If anybody hasn't already checked out High Top's channel, go check it out. His streams are on there, I think, just about every night, and they're good. Good community of people in it. The mods are always a good laugh as well. So definitely check it out. And for anybody that's wondering where I do get my music for my videos, I actually get most of it from High Top, if not at all. So that's a shout out for High Top there. Go check out his channel. Show your appreciation.
Daddy, come here. We found a video. We did.
What for?
New York.
Watch out.
We'll show ya.
I go down and get. Oh, you're looking at it on television, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. You go down so and watch it on the television. Go on.
How did you know?
Because I just knew well. That's why exactly you're at. That my young lad is watching the internet on the television, and my live stream probably came up on the account.
I lost that.
Are you?
Yeah.
Right, you go down with him so and watch it. Go on, see what you can see in it.
There's a motorbike on it.
Yeah, well, there should be a motorbike on it. That's what it's on the screen. I never realised. Young lad was in watching the television with YouTube, and of course it's set up with my account, so he probably would have seen the live stream popping up on the television. That's why I was kind of wondering how he was telling me he was able to see my video on the television, and I only doing it live. So unfortunately, yeah, what I have is my television. I'm using what is it? TV? No, Now TV. I think is what it's called. It's like an Android box.
Recording Kiva and me.
Yeah, I know.
Like Kiva.
Yeah, and you're seeing yourself live on the television.
Yeah.
Look at the dirt of your face. Go in and wash it. Kids, they're mad into the bikes as well. Now, unfortunately, I think I'll be able to stay for another couple of minutes. Yeah, Christopher, my internet is working. It actually looks to be okay. But the only problem is my phone now is going to be a bit of an issue. So if you actually give me a minute, I might see if I can get a way of actually charging so that I don't lose the stream, that it doesn't cut out. So I'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Daddy.
Yeah.
I'm
I know. Watch out.
What is that?
Don't come near that, just blow up.
They're bouncing curtain. They have
What's that?
they have an end.
Oh, God. See, have I got it working? Yeah, hopefully it'll work. I had to go get an extension lead and try to plug in the phone because it doesn't seem to be charging off the laptop right now I'm using. Yeah, Dublin, just after being doing some work on the bike, and what I did is I took off the top fairing, and
Daddy, look, I made one like that one.
I took off the top fairing, and I was checking out the rev counter on the motorbike. The rev counter has stopped working.
Good God.
So I took it off, opened the hood, and took a look at the electric board inside. But everything, seems to be okay. So it must be, I'd say, the circuit board for the rev counter. It might be burnt out. I don't know. The only way I'd really know now is if I get somebody with another R1. Or there is a friend of mine local. I might be able to get him to pop up, and I'll take his clocks off and just test them with my own. Like my own one, all I have to do is unplug a cable.
Daddy, can you do the right when I'm on the computer?
Right, there's a bit of a delay, okay? So if you go in, right, you say hello now, wave. Look.
Hi, Kiva.
Now, run in and check it out. Quickly. There's a delay from the phone to the television. So the young lady's amazed right out here. But yeah, I had one or two other problems. There was a couple of electrical problems on the front with indicators. So I have to redoing them. So they're back okay. I'm getting the other parts during the week. The back lights indicators. So I'll be redoing them, redoing the wiring as well. And what else will I be doing? Oh yeah, I actually have to change 4 spark plugs and give the bike a full service and check out the wires off the spark plugs. So there's a good bit of work that I'll be doing. No, somebody actually, Alex, somebody did it on purpose. Actually pulled the whole tailpiece, pulled it apart, and when they pulled it apart, all the wires inside came with it. So when I came back out to the bike, the whole yoke was broken. No, all right, bring it around. So you bring it around. Yeah, it was somebody that fucking just being dickheads. Like there's a couple of other marks on the bike I've been saying there from earlier. You can probably see it. Let me see now. Just that mark there, scuff mark. Same up a little bit higher there. They were caused where I fell off driving in the snow. Yeah, I know. I don't know why anybody would have to do something like that. It was definitely something that was nasty. Right, I'll be back again in a second. I'm going to have to try get a different charger cable because this one is just not working. Right, I think this is probably about my 4th or 5th different charger cables after after getting. if anybody knows one of the channels, one of the girls from Northern Ireland, Tis Lisa. I think Tis Lisa will be the very same. Every time that she's doing a live stream, you can hear the beeping noise going where she's having problems with her charger cable. Yeah, that's right, Christopher. I tell you, whoever did it, there will be a day I probably will end up finding out, and that'll be their sorry day. It's one thing I don't like, and everybody knows it's the same with every single biker. You can do whatever you want to do, but you don't touch another person's motorbike. Say, this has been one of the strangest days ever. After being raining today, and then it stopped. And earlier the sun was shining. Last time I was here, the sun was shining. And it even seems today, it seems that the internet seems to be working fairly well. Like, it doesn't seem to be too laggy, and the picture seems to be fairly okay as well. And like earlier, I seen the stream that I did. I got about an hour out of it without having too much trouble. So like the other thing that I'm trying to do now is just trying to build up my hours. So like if I can get 2 hours out of today, like that's really good going for me. Like if my internet was to stay consistent, especially for later on, because once it comes to around 9 o'clock, like I could do a panel and all that, because most of the people, say my subs and subscribers, are say in America and all that, so a lot of them would be working now at this time of the day. Like it's very hard to balance the out for Ireland, because you get a lot of people. Yeah, you get a lot of people in Australia, they're in bed now. In America, they're in work. So trying to pick a right time is not the easiest, and that seems to be the area for most of the people that view the channel. Yeah, 3 meg is actually not bad. If you can get 3 meg and have it consistent, that's good, Christopher. I know myself today is being up around 10 meg as for both upload and download, so that's fairly good. Like if I could get 3 meg for upload and download later on, I'd have no problem with streaming, and I'd be able to do what I used to do before with having the panel. But just once when it comes near nighttime, it is so slow that you're not even able to watch videos. Like at the minute now, the kids are watching the internet on the television as well, and films and that, so there's a lot of work going from the modem. No, Alex, I'm waiting on YouTube to come back to me, because my problem, it's easier for me to explain it through the live stream rather than trying to type it. My main account is all fish related, right? So this account is account that's branched off my main account. So what happens is when I go live, or if I want to go onto another person's stream, when I send my link, it will only let me join as my main account and not as this account. So what I need to do is I need to have one account changed over as the main Prime account, and the only way I can see about doing it is getting YouTube to do it. Other than that, I'll literally have to start from scratch again. And like, I don't want to do that, like, especially now I have something like 1150 subscribers. No, Christopher, I didn't try out YouTube Premiere yet, but I probably will. Like, I have been looking at it, alright. See, I'm able to do the same. Like what you do on your phone, I'm able to do it on my laptop for free. I'm able to copy videos. I'm able to copy music. I'm able to do all that. Like I have particular software on my computer, just able to do much the same thing. Now I know it's handy to be able to do it on your phone as well, because the phone is pretty good for doing video editing. Yeah, Commander 833. I commute right through the whole year, 365 days. So I don't have a car, I just have the motorbike. So it's can be fairly exciting now in the winter time. The biggest problem, as you know, with the winter time is when there's snow. But luckily enough, here in Ireland, we don't get too much snow. Now, this year we did, but this year we had a good bit of snow. But most other years, no, we haven't been too bad. Like this year has been so mixed about, because like we had heavy snow up till the end of April, and then we had a heat wave, and now it's just back to normal, like dull and rain. It's not really exciting. Yeah, it's Dublin Bike Life. I like using the phone for doing the video editing, because it's just so simple, and the like I have a laptop, but it's an old one, and my main PC, the motherboard burnt out on it, and can't really get the same one that I already had. So it'd be a case of having to upgrade the whole lot. And if I upgrade, I want to go to the highest spec, which is expensive. Like I want to go to DDR4, and I want to go with the new type motherboard and all that. So I'll have to just hold out until I can afford it. I want to do the bike first. The main thing is to do the work on the bike and get it back to the way I want it. But eventually I'll get around to having the whole lot right. Yeah, Alex, on my main account, if I to change somebody else's stream, I have to send my email. But when I send my email, I can't join as Fast and Fearless, because Fast and Fearless is a branched account. It's not my main account. And I have no email for Fast and Fearless because it's a branched account. So that's where my problem is. It's a fucking pain in the hole. That's what it is. Like if I knew what I know now, I would have done differently when I started out the channel, but of course we all have to learn the hard way, and when you have the guts of say 1150 subscribers, you don't really want to be messing around too much, because like you'll end up losing all your videos, you lose all your subscribers and everything. Yeah, that's one thing with YouTube, they can be fucking fierce awkward at times. Like it's the same with the bell and notifications and all things like that. Hello, John. If you haven't already checked out some of the other channels there, that's in the side chat, go check them out. I know some of them, they're really good content as well. They're all good people as well. Yeah, Christopher, I seen that with the Premier offer for free for 1 month, so you will give it a go later on. I'll download it later on, because like there is actually some work that I want to do. I have to make an intro video for my channel, so that's something that we'll be looking into. And thanks as well to everybody after joining the chat and hitting the like button. It's much appreciated. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Alex. So I got onto YouTube, I did, but they were quick enough with the first 2 replies, but then after that, I don't know what's wrong with them at all. They're just gone really slow. Pin the hole, that's what they are. If it was something that I did wrong, they'd be on to me straight away, but considering it's on their end of things where the problem is, they just don't want to know about it at all. I think I did see you saying something, Alex, about the area that I'm living in, about being nice. Actually, it's a lovely place. It's really quiet. Now, I can't really go too far at the minute with my phone because the battery's nearly dead, so I have it plugged in, but all the cables that I'm using all are crap. Like all there is out here is just me and the kids anyway, so it's ideal. But, it's nice to actually get to relax as well, and just get away from towns and all that. Yeah, that's why I like it so much out here. So, Commander Blackburn. That's 2 commanders after being in the chat. There was one here earlier as well. And thanks as well, High Top, for sticking around there. It's much appreciated. Yeah, that's the truth as well, Alex. If you ever have any trouble with any of the other things there, eBay or anything like that, or PayPal, you have to be quick enough. But YouTube are just that way. Like everybody knows the hardship with the videos, what they do, monetizing videos and different things, copyrights and all that. So one thing I've been lucky enough now, like I've never had any trouble at all, because I was saying there earlier, most of my music comes from High Top's channel, and I never have a bother with it at all. I always give him credit. So where you see my well, not the about section, but the description, I always leave a link to his channel and where I got the music, and put down the different things that's not copyright music, and never have any trouble at all. So like that's one thing that I really like. Yeah, that's the truth, Commander. I seen a couple of friends of mine now getting, I think it was something like 6 months ban or something like that, And like these are being, well, I won't say big channels, but channels like maybe evading up to 1 to 2,000 subscribers. And like, it's hard on them as well, because they can't live stream or anything like that. And like, if they're building up their hours, like most of us worked as hard as we could to get to 1,000 subscribers. And then, like, the next thing then we have to work on is trying to get 4,000 hours of watch time, which is absolutely crazy. So if you're not able to do your live streams, like, that really is going to kill you. But like, there's another thing there that I'm beginning to notice a lot as well, and I'd say even High Top probably could agree with this. An awful lot of channels that are watching your videos, watching your live streams and all that, they're actually not subbed. So what's happening is they're leaving the like and all that, and you really want to have them subscribe to your channel as well. So they're not missing out on anything. Like Green Bay Wacky, mostly himself. Like, I've heard him saying on numerous occasions, the amount of people that actually watches his videos but are not subscribed. And like, even when I look at mine, yeah, when I look back at my thing, it says the very same thing. It says yeah, subscribers could be maybe 20%, and the rest are maybe 80%. And see, that's what you really need. Is you need the people to be liking and sharing your streams. Like, that's what helps, and that's what gets your watch time up. Like, getting to, yeah, but I actually seen that. I seen that, all right, but I'm using the mobile phone at the minute, so I can't have anybody. Yeah, I can't check the email now either because I'm on the phone. Yeah, I can't check it now. I still have to figure out a lot of this as well. I've been great. Thanks as well for stopping by, Patriot. It's great having you here on my channel. Same with everybody else as well that has joined. And to everybody that has left a a thumbs up for me. Thanks very much for that. Like I'm on 2 weeks holidays now, so while my internet is working, I'm going to try to do a few streams, like just for more or less chilling out and relaxing. Like it's grand out here at the minute because it's not raining. Yeah, I'll actually have to go back and put up a Patriot. What I'll do is when I look back on this stream later on, I'll get the name off it and I'll actually add them. Like there is some really good Irish channels. Like one there I do enjoy watching his videos. Now I haven't met him yet, but I will eventually. It's Lucky Luke. He's a motor vlogger. He's living down. I think he could be down in Cork at the minute. Yeah, it's true. YouTube are, they're gone really hard on people, and it is very hard for anybody starting out. Like it was a challenge to get. It was a challenge to get to 1,000. Like I never expected that I'd ever see 1,000. Like I went from something like 50 subscribers, and that would have been about January of this year. Like my channel is there for a good while, but I never did anything with it. Like I changed the name in January, and I started uploading videos in January. So my goal was to have 1,000 subscribers again December of this year. But what has happened is, instead of having 1,000 subscribers for December of this year, after having 1,000 subscribers in less than 6 months. So I'm kind of setting myself out for a new goal now. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but I'm thinking in the lines of 2,000 subscribers now for Christmas. If I can do that, it'd be unreal. Like I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway. I'm gonna try to improve my videos, get out a lot more. It's like consistent videos is what it's all about as well. Well, yeah. Well, you just go and get it off him. Yeah, I'll be good friends with Owen Mucker, all right. I don't know if I watch any Tommy Robinson's stuff. I can't say off the top of my head now. I'd have to kind of look it up. I would, but the name doesn't really ring a bell. There's 2 Johnnies from Ireland. It's probably about 200 of them, Alex. Yeah, boy, I am enjoying it. It's grand. Like I'm just relaxing with kids. The young lad is in the bedroom. He's actually watching this stream live on television, which is really unusual. Like he's coming out here. He after coming out here 2 or 3 times, looking at himself, waving to the camera, then running back in, and there's a slight delay from my phone to the television. So he's running back in and then looking at himself on television. And it's the same thing then. His little sister is here playing as well. So You got back, did you?
Yeah.
Right, will you bring that in now? Make sure you put it in the sink.
I was Bruno. I got it.
Okay,
Okay.
good girl.
I was Bruno here, hack, and then I got it.
That's all right. So make sure you put it in the sink, won't you?
Put it in the hand.
Yeah, do. Don't
I
forget
wonder
it.
what's in there.
Yeah.
And that's too lucky.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right. Oh, don't put it in the like that. Never even thought of that.
And put it in the hook.
No, don't. No, leave it. You can actually leave it there.
Hey.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Because that's his bowl.
Oh, hey, on the lid.
Hello, Weaves. Thanks for joining. What you at? Oh yeah. Look, can you see yourself? Wait, hang on now.
No.
Hang on, wait. Here we get you. Look, you're gonna see yourself in a second. Yeah. And Dylan is actually looking at you inside. Look, there you are.
That's me. With my dad.
Yeah, that's you wearing your dress.
My pink one.
Kids are amazed with this altogether. They think it's mighty. You look back on this now when you're a lot older and you be there thinking to yourself that you're famous. Thanks as well, Weaves, for joining the stream. It's great to see you over. A lot of the time, I don't really do too many of the streams because I never had much luck with them at all. My internet is always fucking shite out here because I'm out in the middle of the country. But over the last couple of days, it's working well during the daytime.
Daddy, what we did that?
Hmm?
We did that island.
Sorry.
There's wine after.
Yes, okay. Yeah, during the daytime, my internet seems to be working really good, but the more it goes on in the evening time, the worse it gets because there's so many people using the network, and it just goes down. The speed goes down to a standstill. Like a strange thing, around maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, it comes back good again. But at that stage, you're not fit to do a whole lot. I know I don't, anyways. I'd be on the go with these kids literally from 7 o'clock in the morning, and half the time I don't even sleep myself until maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I think I'm going to be going for about 16 hours. If anybody there hasn't checked each other out already, go and check out each other's channels. Show some support to each other. And I think there's actually a goofy there, Weaves, I know, is over in England. Alex, I think you're in Scotland, is it, Alex? Christopher is here in Ireland, not too far away from me at all.
Off the bed.
Did he?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Look at my eye. Bruno.
Oh, that is. Do we have to bring you to the hospital?
What?
Do we have to bring you to the hospital?
Look.
Well, what are we going to do about that?
We have to get a birthday.
A plaster?
Yeah.
Right.
At the hop.
Plaster at the shop.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks very, very bad.
Then we get a birthday now.
No. Are you all right?
No.
Right, go on. Here, go there. Let me see you going on the swing. Here, give me the phone.
Did you push me?
No, because I'm doing this. You go over and have a go on the swing. I'll record you on the swing.
On the head.
Yeah, run over quickly. I'm going to record you on the swing. Go on, let's see how high you can go. Yeah, I was thinking that, Alex, already, that you were in Scotland. Yeah, that's one thing. All right, prior Patriot. Um, there's an awful lot of Irish all over the world, or say there would have been a lot of Irish immigrants that would have gone to different places, like especially America. So a lot of the people that I'm chatting, they always say, they'll be telling you, say different things about Ireland, like they have some relation or they always know something from Ireland. And I wouldn't mind, like, this is a really small country compared to some of the places. Like, you can go from coast to coast in Ireland in, I'd say, about 2 hours. Oh, yeah, that's okay, Weaves. Thanks for stopping by. I'll probably be chatting to you later on. I'll probably step off of one of your own streams later on at some stage or another. So thanks for stopping by. It's much appreciated. So, like, all I need to do now is just getting up by watch time. Like, I'm actually surprised. Like, just over an hour already. Like, I don't know where the time has gone so quick. Yeah, Weaves, don't worry about any of that at all. Like, I like to support a couple of channels. Most of the channels I've been supporting, I've been kind of sending them super chats and things like that, or sending them, say, some money direct by PayPal. But I don't. Super chat is kind of a bit of a waste of time because um, a lot of the creators, they don't get half what they should get, and I think that's a bit stupid because, like, I know myself, it is fucking so expensive to keep a channel running, and like I know with the stuff that you're at there as well, and different things that you need, like I know that is really expensive, and you're kind of the same as myself. You've a couple of kids as well, so you know any little help at all goes a long way. But don't expect to, you know, like I wouldn't expect to be, say, maybe a shower or something like that. That's about it. But I wouldn't be expecting anything too much more. Um, but it is a thing that's good is to be able to get some help from people. Like I know myself now, trying to come by money these days is not easy. Like you go out, you work on, you get paid, and before you know it, all your money is gone. Yeah, I know, Alex, but being monetized now is just a nightmare. Like to get up to 4,000, 4,000 hours, it's really crazy altogether. Like you'd have to be literally doing a live stream every single day. You're doing so many. There. You'd have to be live streaming every single day, and you'd have to be getting in a good lot of hours. And not only that, you'd want to be getting a good lot of people to be stopping off at your live streams as well. So, like, you really have to put in a huge amount of work altogether to get monetized and to get some money back out of it. Like, I'm lucky enough, I really only do it for the fun, but it became kind of a challenge when they went to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, it was like you kind of worked hard to get to 1,000. Then when you get to 1,000, then you don't have to work as hard. But the problem is you have to get 4,000 hours watch time, and like I'm only going on for 30,000 minutes, so I have a huge way to go. Yeah, thanks very much for stopping by, High Top. Really appreciate that you actually were able to stop off my channel. Yeah, that's okay as well, Patriot. But it was a really good idea to stop by as well. But I don't mind. I kind of leave. I don't mind leaving it running.
Ha!
Who? Here, put it on you.
I won't harm me.
I will.
I won't.
I don't mind leaving the stream running for the time being anyway because trying to get my watch time and people will kind of come and go anyway. So
Hey,
I know I do be very same when I'm in work as well. I'd have stream running, or I'd be trying them kind of just on and off.
hey now. Daddy, look.
Huh? Come here, hang on,
Look.
hang on.
Daddy, I have this.
Come on, we'll put you sitting up on the hot bike. Right, hang on now.
And I ate.
Yeah, come here.
Dad, I'm not running.
Yeah, you sit there. You'll be able to see yourself now in a minute.
Then
No, Dylan will be able to see you in a minute. He will with your hat.
my hat.
Yeah, your lovely hat.
My hat.
Yeah.
So I can not look at it.
A mini me. It's hard to know what way it'll turn out with my kids. I know some of my kids, especially young lad loves motorbikes. Like he'll come out and he'll sit in or 3 minutes, start it up, about 2 seconds there, he's actually out and standing right behind the exhaust on the motorbike. And no matter how many times I tell him, don't do that, he'd still be back and he'd smother himself with the exhaust, especially the fumes over.
I'm going to take a picture on that.
Yeah.
But I can't make it.
Yeah.
Push the right button like it's red.
Yeah, hang on now a second.
Can I put on now?
Yeah, look, come here.
Where the Daddy?
Look.
This May.
Yeah, you look over there.
I am.
No, look. Can you see yourself?
Yeah. Am I being good?
Hmm?
Am I being good?
See?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not going to pass you out the button. The red button. I had that. I'm talking about pass the red button like it's red. The red button.
Yeah, I know.
Can I pass that?
Yeah, know exactly what you're saying there, Patriot. I used to often do the same myself. When I was younger, I was absolute fucking stone mad altogether. And we used to be doing burnouts and all that. That's why if you haven't already checked me out on Instagram, if you see on my main page on the banner, you'll see the different places that I am, social media. You'll see Twitter and Instagram. If you actually go look at them, I do post videos, short video clips,
Daddy.
and I have one from going back years ago. I'll probably share it now, maybe later on tonight or that.
Daddy.
Well,
How I got off?
do you want me to lift you down?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on.
That's how I got down. If I'm going wrong.
Right, I'll be back in a minute, people. Just have to go do something. back in a second.
I'm gonna.
Watch out, don't go there. Yeah, that's okay, Patriot. Thanks a million for stopping by. Um, Try not to work too hard. Yeah, Blue Beauty, thanks for stopping by. We're just having a general chat about everything. Like, a few people were asking different questions about Ireland and talking about different things in Ireland, different things about where you come from and all that. And we've been kind of talking about motorbikes as well. Like, that's one thing with myself. It's not just motorbikes. Like, I do go on to streams there, and one of them in particular, Cab 7, and like, we just, everybody just talks, and it's listen to other people's stories. Like, if somebody has something on their mind or something like that, they just say it, and everybody's kind of talk to each other and that. Um, when my internet is working properly, I do delay panels, but I can't do it at the minute. It's just having so much trouble with my internet. You're working hard. Well, you're at first, so yeah, that's the truth. Blue Beauty. It's always the same here in Ireland. Like, no matter where you go in Ireland, like, people are always really very friendly and helpful and all that. Like, it has some areas, all right, where it can be a little bit rough, but we kind of know which area to go to and which area not to go to. But once you start say venturing out of the cities, even like most of the cities are okay, but um, just once you come down the country, it's different. The people are a lot more friendlier. But like with the big cities, with Dublin and all that, it's a fantastic spot. You know, it's good, but you really have to know somebody when you're going out. If you're going out drinking or anything like that, like you want to know somebody that you're going out with, kind of show you around the place. Yeah, thanks very much for that, and thanks as well for stopping by. Yeah, the food and the drink and all that, like it is really good. Is and like it's the same thing. I know I never been to America, and I know well I'd love it if I ever got the chance to go over there. I know I'd love it. Like um, I'd say the way I see the most of New York is from Casey Neistat, I think is what his name is, the YouTuber. You know, like he shows a lot of New York City, especially through his channel. But I know I have a couple of friends that are living over there, and like they were telling me over here you can see out over the top of a house or a building or anything like that. Like parts of New York, like you can't see anything. Once you go into the main part of it, it's just all skyscrapers. Like that's something we don't see too much of here in Ireland, especially in the countryside. Like you can see out over the top of every building. I think you must be new enough to my channel as well. Like I haven't noticed yet from before. Yeah, it's the same. It's always the same because a lot of the a lot of the Irish people uh, want to visit America and different places like that, and a lot of the people from America want to visit Ireland. So, like I do always say, if you're ever coming across Ireland, make sure to give me a shout. Hello, Stacey again. Hello. Yeah, but it's strange. I seem to get more subscribers through my live chats than I do anything else. Like in the last couple of days, I don't know where people has come out. The last couple of days, like I have, I think over 20 subscribers in maybe 2 or 3 days. Like where them 20 people after coming out is hard to know. It just seems to appear at times, and like that's the thing with YouTube is you can never tell with YouTube what is going on because you could have a good lot of subscribers one day. The next day you could be down maybe 20 or 30 of them. So like it doesn't really make sense at all. It's only shiny now because of the way the light is shining on it. But and I haven't used it in about a week either. When I do go out, like all the roads out here are all little tiny back roads, and when you go on the back roads around here, all you get is muck and dirt and all sorts. Like you can see from here, it is really quiet out here. Like all I ever see every so often, I see a car maybe going up or down, and that's about it. Yeah, thanks very much for stopping by, Beauty. I'll make sure to go and check out your channel as well, and subscribe to your channel as well. And like you'll see from my videos anyway, I do share as much of the countryside as I can and the towns and all that, especially with my kids. When I'm in the towns and parks and things like that, just to pass some time, I do some live streams as well. But I've just been trying out different things today with live streams and kind of shouting out different channels and things like that. So I think it's great that you stop by as well. It's the same for everybody else after being in this live stream. Like this live stream now is what? It's going on for nearly an hour and a half. So we can never tell. I thought after 20 minutes I was going to have to end it because my battery was nearly dead. And like I'm an hour and a half later and my phone's plugged in and it's still on 5% and it's still not gone dead. Because it didn't actually charge up much since, but it's still going. And there's still people here in the chat as well. So as long as there's people here, I'll stay going. But most of the time, the kids are out playing there, but they're inside at the minute, just watching something on television. Let's see, should you take off the airbox? I don't know if you should take off the airbox because I think with some of them they have a system with RAM Air. So if you do take it off, it can cause some other issues as well. But the best advice I can really give on that is just type in your bike and have a look through Google. So I know with some of them you can take off the airbox and just connect on K&N filters directly onto the carbs. So I know, well, like I can't even be 100% on that now either. I stand to be corrected because I'm not too sure. Like I have been on some of the older bikes, but I never. The oldest bike that I ever owned it myself probably was maybe something in the 90s. I don't think I've owned anything older than that. Like as long as I'm on motorbikes, I think I started out in '98. I had a brand new bike in '98, a little small 80cc bike, and kind of went from there on. Most of the bikes I would have having down through the years were all Kawasaki's. I had I had a ZRX 400. I had a lot of ZX9s, and then I had the ZX10. I had that for years as well, and only recently then I got this Door One. Door One is a little bit more relaxed. It's a lot easier to ride altogether, and the power delivery is very very smooth. The ZX10, like it was a fantastic bike, but every single time you got back, you were thanking God that you were alive. That was the type of bike, and it's so hard to describe the feeling on the ZX10. Like it made you feel alive, and made you feel good, and made you feel even better when you got home, all in one piece. Like you're just that type of bike, and anybody that has rode a ZX10, they'll say the same, especially the first generation. Like if you got it wrong, they'd spit you off. But anytime you wouldn't get it wrong, they were probably just insane. Really, really good fun. Thanks very much as well for the 14 likes. Nearly an hour and a half going now. I know the camera is shaking all over the place. That's because I'm using a mobile phone. I'm sitting down at the same time. Yeah, that sounds interesting. It does. Um, I know I'd love to find a bike like that and to be able to work on it, but never been that lucky. I know some of the bikes that have been got out of the barn, out of barns have been worth a fortune as well. Yeah, they can be scary, all right. They can, but definitely can be a lot of fun as well. Now, just after noticing two friends of mine after going live as well, so I'm going to try to share a link to their stream. And what we'll do is, if there is anybody here, we'll go over and check out their channel as well. So I just want to check first and make sure I have this right. Sure, they're live as well. Yeah. Right. I'm going to leave a link in the description here. And what you can do is you can say that you're being rated by Fast and Fearless. Now, I'm going to be gone for a second, so go over to that channel. Anybody that's joining the chat, go over to the channel and just say you're here doing a rave from my channel. No, I have to get a plug in my laptop as well. So I'll be back in 1 minute. Hey, plug that back in. Plug that back in. Plug it back in. Quickly.
Dad,
Put on your cap. What are you eating?
this is Captain Open.
Oh, the apple. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Hey. It's called Daddy.
I can't hear.
I don't want to. I don't want to pull my hair. Yeah. On this. That's on the bed.
Yeah, bye, Ceci. Just with the link that's just up above there, if you want to come over to this channel just for a while, I'm over here with a friend of mine from up the north, Sis Lisa. So just here on her channel for a while. Like, I'm going to leave my stream running, I am. So anybody wants, they can just come over. So I'm just kind of keeping an eye on me on for anybody new to streaming, and I can send them across to this stream.
off.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it's the head.
What happened to your bobbins? What happened to the bobbins for your hair?
I need to take it off.
Yeah, but where's your bobbin gone? Look, see your hair.
Did I need to take it off.
Will you go get your bobbins so I can fix your hair again?
But this one's to take it off. Don't take that one soft them. That. Daddy.
What?
What's in this?
What's
This.
that? Hey, is your bobbin in there?
No.
Will you go get it so I can fix your hair?
So what's in this one?
I don't know. Would you go get your hair?
And the bobbins tonight.
Is it? Show me.
Okay. The box in there, you have. I
Okay.
need them. And then he picking up things today.
Yeah.
Up the gas. Tower and the bar.
Yeah.
Do you need to go? Daddy, look! Daddy! Daddy! Daddy, look! I found Daddy!
You're going to kill yourself.
Hang on. Move, Daddy, because I'm falling. What? Hey, Daddy,
Huh?
I didn't get my hat. Hey, I didn't get that. Daddy, I'm not.
said be careful.
What?
Be careful. Oh, it's going to start raining.
Is it raining?
Yeah, it's going to start raining. So we're going to go in. Oh. Right. Hey,
It's raining.
say goodbye to everybody. It's going to start raining. Say bye.
Bye.
All right, bye everybody. Thanks as well for joining. I'll probably be on live for a while again tomorrow if anybody wants to come and chat. So until then, take care.